Hi, good afternoon. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. I believe today is May 5th, Wednesday, May 5th, and it's kind of a overcast day here in Markham. So my name is Judy Menlove, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario. And I am just going to wait a few minutes and see if anybody pops on. And in the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can read the comments here on my iPad. So hang on a minute while I see if I can get that to work, which always seems to give me issues. But let me see if it will work today. And it did. Well, hi there, Denise. How are you doing? Haven't seen or heard of you for a long time. Hey, Sharon. Hi, Rose. Okay, I got 3 people on. Awesome! All right, so I'm just going to wait another couple of seconds and see if anybody else joins. Anything exciting going on this week with anybody? You can, if there is, you can type it in the comments. I feel like I'm losing myself here. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that better? Now you can see me? Yay! You never know how the camera's gonna work. So just checking the comments, see if anybody else is joining on. And I guess not for now. Anyway, so I'm not gonna wait any longer. I'm gonna go ahead. Thanks, Denise. You like my glasses, eh? Yeah, I don't know if, yeah, well, I've had them for a while now. Actually, probably close to a year. So, anyways, your grandson's 6th birthday is tomorrow. Wow. Are you having a big celebration, or are you staying away because of COVID, or what are you doing? You'll have to type in the comments because I have no idea. That's what I don't like about Facebook Live. I never know. It takes so long for the comments to come through. So, Rose, are you celebrating, or what are you doing? I know you're typing a novel, right? Hey, Shirley, glad you could join me today. I'm just waiting to see. Rose is going to tell me what she's doing for her grandson's 6th birthday. Idle chat, probably. Okay, well, sounds good. Better than nothing. So you're going to do a Zoom thing or something like that, or are you going to idea chat? I'm not sure what that means. Idea chat. Is that like ideal or video? Oh, okay, great. Awesome. 6. Wow, they grow up so fast, eh? Wow, I can't believe it. So anyway, speaking of which, I have some exciting news. I'm going to be a grandma again. Yeah, so my eldest son is expecting his first in the beginning, actually the due date is October 2nd. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, so there you go. Happy. Yeah, it's nice to have some happy news for change in this, in this COVID world. So anyways, okay. I'm going to turn the camera down and get started. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of give you a brief overview of the new catalog. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Thanks, Rose. And then we're going to do a couple of, I'm going to show you some cards where some old stuff meets some new product. Okay, so hang on, let me turn the camera down and let me see. I want to go that way, I think. Oh, all right. Da-da-da. Okay. My son and family are coming for a driveway visit for Mother's Day. Oh, that's nice, Sharon. Thank you. I like the driveway visits, and I don't think it's going to rain either. Hey, Penny, glad you could join me. I don't think it's going to rain on Mother's Day, so that will definitely be a nice change. Now, if the weather would just warm up a little bit, because it's really just not even spring yet, still friggin' cold out there. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up so you can see the whole catalog here. All right, how's that? Okay, so if you need a catalog, let me know and I can pop one in the mail to you, or I can pop it off depending on where you are. So I'm just going to give a real quick overview. It might take 10 or 15 minutes. If you're not interested, you can leave and come back again. Okay, so I always start magazines and whatnot at the back, and the catalog is no different. So, okay, so on the back here, you have the accessories index. So this is for your adhesives, your ribbon, cardstock, sequins, note cards, all that kind of stuff. Trimmers, so it tells you what page that is all on. The next couple of pages in the back are where all your stamp sets are. Okay. If you happen to know the name of the stamp set, you can look it up and it will tell you what page it's on. Okay. These stamp sets and paper for the first time are part of the Hostess offerings. So if you have a party that is $200 or more, then you get Hostess rewards. And if you desire, you can pick one of these as part of your rewards or the paper. This is the first time they've had paper to my knowledge. So that's a nice change. Okay, and now we just have, this is what your little tape. So if we can ever get back to crafting in person, this is kind of like what the table setup would look like. But hopefully one day soon. So here's all your adhesives. Okay, I'm going to move this up just a little bit more. Is that good? Okay. So those are your adhesive. These are your dies. Okay. These are all your dies. And if they have the little mini thing here, the little picture of the mini, I think you can see that, but I will hold it up anyways. The little mini there. That means that you can, if you have the mini stamp and emboss. Oh dear, just a minute. Here's a little mini. He's so cute. Look at that. He doesn't even take up half a page. Okay, and you just pull him down. Okay, he's so cute. So if you just have the mini, then you can use these dies with the mini cut and emboss machine. Okay, then we have the bundles. So this is your stamp set and your dies. Okay, if it's a bundle, it's normally 10% off, and that's why they call it a bundle. So you get 10% off the set. Okay, but you have to buy both the stamp set and the dies. Okay, so these are all the stamp sets and the dies. And it also tells you somewhere here. Yeah, it tells you what page it's on, so you can look there. So these are the die bundles. Then we have the embossing folders. So these little ones here, these are small. These are 6 1/4 inches by 3 3/8 inches. So they're quite narrow. And as you can see, they will also fit through the mini. See the little mini there? Oh, here, I can see it up here. The little mini there. So if you have the mini cut and emboss machine, it will fit through there. Some of these are 3D. Some are 4 1/2 by 6 1/4. And I think that's it. Yeah. And some are 3D and some are not, and some fit in the mini. So you've got quite a selection there. These are your embossing machines, your cut and emboss machines. There's the mini and the regular one. You can see them there. This is your tools. So you have your trimmer and your, what's this called? Scoreboard, all the tools you need. Okay, these are your punches. And then you have your punch bundles. So again, your bundles are either the stamp set and a punch or a stamp set and dies. Okay, so that is that. Here's your blocks, your acrylic blocks that you need to stick the stamp on. Here's some embellishments, lots of embellishments. More embellishments, lots of different ribbon. Okay, so your ribbon is there. Packaging, so we've got some boxes, some bags. We've got these cute little mini jam jars. I'll hold them up a little bit, see if you can see them any better. Light isn't working for me. There, see these little jam jars? Aren't they cute? So they are food safe. And you got 6 plastic ones with silver twist-on lids. They're 2 inches tall and 2.5 inches top diameter. So those are really cute. Here's your paper basics, your envelopes. Then we get into the designer series paper. Okay, these are quite pretty. I love designer series paper. Okay, and then your more tools, your inks, some of your inks, some coloring tools. There's the blending brushes, the daubers. What are these called? The water painters. They've changed the name and I can't remember what they're called. So these are more embossing stuff. Memories and more. If you're into scrapbooking, we do have a little binder that is 6 by 8 inches and the sleeves and some cards to put in it. Now this one I wanted to show you because I think this page could be overlooked. So this is, if you're, let me see, how do I phrase this? Okay, so if you want all of the ink pads, for example, of the in colors. Here's my in colors. Excuse my arm. Okay, so these are the in colors. We have Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, and Fresh Freesia. Okay, so to buy each one individually is $10.25, I believe. Let me look, because, yep, $10.25. But if you want all the in colors, if you want all 5, it's on this page right here, and you can get them for $46 for 5. Okay, so it's a savings of $5 or so. But hey, $5 is $5. You can put that towards something else, towards a stamp set. And again, this is just an extra page type of thing. So if you want the markers, they're here. If you want 8.5 by 11 mixed cardstock, you would get 2 sheets of 10 different colors. I need to go back over here. Yeah, let me go back here for a minute. Okay, so this is our collection. We have the brights, which are all these colors. We have neutrals, which are all these, and we have regals, which are these. Subtles, which are these ones, and your basics, black, bronze, vanilla, and our in colors. So our in colors for this year, I just talked about them. These are these ones. Our in colors are good for 2 years. So these ones that were just released are good from until 2023. The ones that were introduced last year are also really nice, and they're only available till 2022. So every year we come out with a new one, but it's good for 2 years. Okay, so back to this page. So if you wanted a package of the cardstock in Poppy Parade, there's the number you would use. But if you wanted, say, a couple of each of these colors, then you go back over here. And you would, if you wanted the brights, you would use that number because you would get 2 each of 10 colors. So if you didn't want a whole pack of the same color, you can mix and match. And I see I'm getting a bit of a glare here, and I apologize for that. Oh, just a minute. I just wanted to show this too. Okay, so these are our storage tools. Storage racks, I'm not sure what you want to call it. So all our blends fit in one of these, and the ink pads go in there. So if that's something you're interested in, let me see if I can move this light. Maybe I should turn this light off. I'm not sure where this glare is coming from. Let me see if I turn the lights off, if it will help. Not any better? No. No, sorry, I can't get rid of the glare. No matter what I do. Okay, I'll be quick. All right, so again, we talked about all the colors there. This is the Angel policy. If by chance you're going to make cards and sell them using Stampin' Up! Product, you need to have this little copyright Stampin' Up! On all your cards. Okay, if you're not going to sell them, you're just going to give them away, it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter, you don't have to have it. These are our background stamps. This one here is new, the spiral die. It's really cool. I don't have that yet, but it's on my wish list. And then I'm just going to kind of whip through here. We've got lots of flowers. We've got quite a few things that carried forward out of the other catalog. So we have sweets here. If you wanted the sweet, you just can order it with one number and you will get the paper, the stamp, and again, this will include a bundle with the stamp set and the dies. Okay, and they just give you one number just to make it easy. You don't get any discount or anything. They just give you one number to make it easier to order. These are watercolor shapes. I think these are going to be really interesting. There, you can see they're kind of different tones. So I think that will be interesting if and whenever I order, because I have a whole, this catalog is good for a whole year, so I'm not going to order everything at once. That's for sure. This one I can't wait to get. This is, oh, there, this is just so pretty to me. So this is at the top of my list. And some Christmas stuff. A new big stamp, background stamp in the Christmas stuff. And then we have some animals. Another sweet. Okay, so I was going to show you that other stamp set, but I don't know where it is. Oh, here's my little party puffins. Oh, love those guys. They're so cute. I love this too. Look at these little guys. And look at, they're all poking through here. Oh, so cute. I love animals, stuff like that. Look at this. And then here's my little chickens. Love the chickens. The goat. Look at this. Happy birthday, you old goat. I got you a cake, but I ate it. Oh, so cute. Oh, and listen to me, right? The hippo happiness. Oh, love this one. Look at these little hippos. They're so cute. And the little unicorn, butterflies, little, actually they're used. You are special. This is a really nice stamp set. You've got happy in big letters and you've got happy written in smaller letters. And you can see here's a tag where they've done the happy in a lighter color and put the birthday on top of it in a darker color. So I like that. So this is on my wish list. Okay, and then we've got some baby things and some kids things, like this little turtle. You're out of this world. Cats and dogs. Some manly stuff. I think I'm going to do manly stuff. I'm going to try and do some manly stuff next week with Father's Day coming up. So, oh, in the wild, if you like big cats. Okay, that's about it. And some more stamps. We have lots of stamps. If you need help trying to decide what you should order, definitely give me a call and I'll help you out. And I won't make you buy a bunch of stuff that you don't want or you won't use, because there's nothing worse than having a bunch of crafting stuff that you don't use and, you know, it just sits there. Okay, so now that I've gone through the catalog, every week I'm going to talk about this, guys. So join our crafting community. All right. So until the end of May, till May 31st, for $135 Canadian, you can get $206 worth of product. Okay. It's a savings of, where's my paper? Hang on a second. Let me look, because I wrote it all out. So if you were to buy the $206 of product, just placing a regular order, it would cost you roughly $285, okay? Because you're getting a paper pumpkin, that's included in this, and you'd have to pay the shipping and the tax. This is $206. No shipping, no tax, no obligation, no nothing. If you just, you know, order, join your community and order your stuff for $135 and never do anything with it, well, at least you'll craft with it, I hope. But if you don't want to pursue it any further, you don't have to. Again, there's no obligation, no commitment, no nothing. So this is an absolutely fabulous deal. Even if you just want some punches for the kids or something, great deal. Anyways, I had to talk about that because I think it's fabulous. Also, I'm also going to talk about this one too, until this goes until the middle of June. So you're really going to be tired of me talking about this. Oh, hi, Donna. I just saw you were on. Hi, Jean. Okay, so if you want to have a stamping social, which means you just gather a few friends, we would do it over Zoom, obviously, because we can't meet in person, unfortunately. So if your sales were $300, which is not that difficult to get to, Stampin' Up! Is offering you an additional $30 of free product. Okay, so an extra $30 from now until June 14th if you wanted to host a party. All right, let's move on now. Okay, I'm finished yip-yapping. Okay, so, well, I'm not finished yip-yapping. That's all I do is yip-yap. Okay, so this is, I said that the old was meeting the new. So this is the old. It's still available. It's in the mini catalog. This is the True Love paper. And I've used some of this today to show you. So this one's got flowers on it and this abstract design. This one also has flowers. They're all in black and white. And more flowers. I love polka dots. Little flowers, like these look like daisies, like these little ones. Oh, and these are nice too, the diagonal stripes. I always can use diagonal stripes. Bigger flowers. And that abstract pattern. And some more flowers. We're big on flowers. And stripes. Can always use stripes. They go with anything. All right, so what did I do with this? All right, so I took the stripes and put it on some fresh freesia. These are, I used all the new in colors. So this is the fresh freesia. I, believe it or not, I fussy cut. Anybody that knows me knows I can't stand to fussy cut stuff, but I did. I fussy cut with a pair of scissors and went around all these flowers. And I colored them with the Stampin' Blends, which are the alcohol markers. And again, I don't know if you can see that there's a bit of shading. They're darker in the middle and a little bit lighter because each set of Stampin' Blends comes with a light and a dark. And anyway, then I colored that and stuck it on and put some black embellishments on and some Wink of Stella. I don't know if you can see the Wink of Stella and also the fresh freesia ribbon. Okay, so this was the old was the paper and the new was the new ribbon and the new in color. Okay, what else do we have? This one, not in love with this card. I wasn't sure what I was trying to do, but anyways. So it just goes to show you that not every card you make you're gonna love. Anyway, so what I wanted to do was use a scallop, and I wanted to use the Soft Succulent and the Evening Evergreen colors. Okay. And this is from the new Color and Contour stamp set. Okay, so this is the one I used here. And these are the dies that it comes with. Okay, so when I first went through the catalog, I have to admit, I thought, yeah, okay, that's nice, more flowers, blah, blah, blah. But what I didn't see were the dies. And it wasn't until I saw a couple of cards made up that I thought, oh my God, how could I have missed these dies? These are fabulous. Hi, Maureen, glad you could join me. Yeah, so these dies are great. So like I said, I wanted to use this one. So I did. I don't know if you can see. It's got all these little holes here. Whoops. Oh, wow. My light is really bad today. Anyways, it's got all these little holes. Maybe you can see it better on this. Why is my light so bad? Well, anyways, I can't do anything about that. It is what it is, right? Okay, so those are the dies. All right, so then I took some more of the True Love paper, and this is the Pale Papaya. Okay, so I used the black base card and the paper, Pale Papaya, and where's my stamp set again? So this is two-step stamping. So I did it with that and then stamped that on top. And it's very abstract. Again, it doesn't match up perfectly or anything, but that's okay. And then I just stamp very lightly there and use the thank you for everything and some pale papaya ribbon. Okay, that was that one. And this one, I use the blending brushes, which I love, love, love my blending brushes. Okay, so I use the blending brushes. And I used some tape and put it over there because I didn't want it to go. I wanted to stay on the one, once I didn't want to, you know, go over into the other line. So I just colored this. And again, this is using one of the dies. This big die here. Da, da, da. Okay. And then I just stamped this and this in the dark evening evergreen ink pad. I didn't color, I didn't do anything. And then I put on some little gemstones, which are, where are my gemstones? They are the 2021 to 2023 in color jewels. And unfortunately, these are out of stock already, if you can believe it. So they are coming, I think they are on a, I don't know where they're on a slow boat from China, isn't that the expression? Anyway, they will get here sooner or later. And then I made this one. This is another one I fussy cut from the True Love paper. This is the soft succulent and the pale papaya. I ran the pale papaya through the brick embossing folder. I think you can see that. I'm all kind of crooked here too. Anyways, and so then I colored this with the blends in the fresh freesia and the polished pink and the pale papaya and the two greens of the soft succulent and evening evergreen. Okay, and this little thing is this one. Come to me. Isn't that cute? So many cute little things here. All right, and that one. Okay. So what I am missing here is a polished pink card. So I have all these pretty ones, but I have no polished pink. So I'm going to do something with the polished pink. But before I do that, I wanted to show you that I took the blends. No, I didn't take the blends. I took my blending brushes. My blending brushes. And this one was done in the jade green, and this one was done in the soft succulent, and this was this paper. Okay, and I just colored it with the blending brushes. Now I was going to use this, but it didn't quite go with my card, so it didn't. So I'm just going to put it to one side. Anyways, if you like this paper, you have until the end of June to order it, and then it's gone. So just to let you know. All right, so we're going to make a, what do we make it? A polished pink card. All right, so we're going to start with a basic black for our card base. I'm going to bring my trimmer in here. And again, this is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. And then we're going to fold it. And then we're going to take our bone folder. What is the paper name again? Mary, it is True Love, and is in the mini catalog. Hang on a second. I love it when you guys ask questions, and I really feel like I'm part of something instead of, you know, page 11 maybe? Let's see. Yes. Okay. So it's on page 11 down here. These lines mean that these lines meant that they're not being carried forward. They're being discontinued as of the end of June. Okay, so again, it's the mini catalog, January to June, and True Love, page 11. Okay. All right. Okay, so what will I do? I have a piece of pink here, This is some new in color polished pink that I absolutely love. I think this is my favorite color. What will I do with it? I think I will emboss it. So I'm going to bring my cut and emboss machine in here. And I need to move this up so you guys can see. Maybe, I don't even know if you can see there. Okay, so I want to put that one in. And oh, is this the one I want? Yeah. So this is the Tasteful Textile embossing folder I'm going to use. And we're just going to put that in there. And we're going to put this gray one on top. And we're going to push it through. And then I will move all this stuff out of the way for now. But I think it will be coming back to me. So maybe I'll just put it on the floor here beside me. All right, so here's the, it's all been textured now. I'm just waiting so I can, what is the name of the frame dies? The frame dies, Sharon, are called Scalloped Contours. I don't know what page they're on, but you could look it up. Okay, Scalloped Contours. I will look that up for you. I have no idea what I did with my catalog. How can you lose it? There it is. Okay, hang in there. It goes with color and contour. So I believe you'll probably find it on page 98, Sharon. Yeah. Okay. So here's the stamp set, and here's all the dies down here. Okay. So page 98 of the annual catalog, the new annual catalog. Okay. All right. So I missed it now. Did you see all the pretty embossing? How nice it looks. What a nice texture it gives it. I'm just kind of watching the iPad so I can see. No, I don't know what's going on with the lighting here today. I'm going to bring this back down. Maybe that will help a little bit. I don't know. It's, geez. Yeah, anyways, that's all I can do. Okay, you can see it now. Just a nice texture. Okay, so I am going to glue this on here. And I have decided that I'm going to use, again, this. Hang on, I'm really disorganized today. This diagonal striped paper. And I've cut a piece that is, I have no idea, 2 inches, I believe. Let me see. 2 inches by 5 1/8. 5 3/8. Nope, just a minute. 5 1/4. Wow. 5 1/4. So I wanted it just a little bit of this pink to show at the top and the bottom and the left-hand side. All right. So what I did, this diagonal paper, I took my dark polished pink and I just left a little bit so I can show you. So I just did every other one. And we just did the blends along every other one. And see what a difference it makes. There. Okay. See how nice that looks now? All right, let me glue this on. Here's my trusty glue. And again, I think I mentioned this before, if you emboss a piece of paper, the glue adheres the embossed piece of paper much better than a lot of the other adhesive. So we're just going to have a little bit of black showing. It's a little bit crooked. Okay, good enough. All right, and then we're going to stick this piece on. Oh, and again, with the blends, remember if you're using them, let's see if it went through here too. No. Oh, almost. If you're using the blends, because they're alcohol-based, it will go through. Okay, so I colored on this side, but you can see it's gone right through and also gone through here too. So make sure if you're using the blends that you're not doing it on your kitchen table or your dining room table because it won't, I don't think it comes out. So just make sure you've got a piece of paper underneath it. And again, I'm just going to leave a little bit at the top and the bottom and the side. Okay. Now, what will I do now? Da, da, da. Okay. I'm going to use some of these dies. Okay, I'm going to use these two. So I have to bring my die cutting machine back. We'll lift that up. Yeah, I don't know, it just seems to be super dark in here today. Okay, I had a black piece of paper. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to cut this in the black. And I need another one of these. Oh, it's over there. And again, when you're, I don't mean to make you guys all dizzy, I'm sorry. When you're using a rectangle piece or a square piece, if you can, try and put it through a bit on an angle. It doesn't, it just doesn't make that big clunky noise as much. That's the only reason. We're going to put the lid on top. And we're going to feed this through. Oh, Sharon, I'm glad you found them. Okay, this is nice. It's got, yeah, you can see the stitching here as well. Okay, so it's got stitching all the way around it. So I'm going to just put that to one side. And I'm going to cut a piece out in the white as well. So I hope this isn't too noisy as I'm cluttering these all around. If it is, I apologize, and I will know better next time. So this is a smaller size. Let me put this on the floor. And again, this one has the stitching as well. Okay. I don't want to lose my dies. I'm always losing my dies. Okay, so I think I'm going to take my polished pink and my flowered stamp. Put it on the acrylic block. And these are the photopolymers, so also known as transparent, so you can see through it, okay, versus the rubber ones. Okay, so now, I don't know if you can see, I'm just going to pull this down a little bit. So if I put this on straight, this little stem is going to hang down, and I don't want that. So I'm going to take a little piece of my, I don't know what this stuff is called. Let me see if I want it stamped there. I'm going to want that to go there. So that way I'm not going to ink that part up. Hopefully last time I did this, I screwed it all up, so we'll see. All right, so we're going to, no, we're not going to ink it up in that. We're going to ink it up in the Memento because I'm going to use the blends. You need to use some Memento black ink. Okay. And because the stamp is a little bit bigger, I'm taking the ink to the stamp rather than the other way around. Let's see what this looks like. Where's my mat? Oh. Okay, because there's no cushion on this, this looks like it could do with some more ink. I don't know. Maybe this has had the biscuit. I don't know about that either. Okay, oh, pull this off. This is what I forgot last time. There we go. Now I'm just going to ink that up like that. Ta-da! Alrighty, could have come down a little bit further, but however, put the lid on. And I'm going to take my blends and I'm going to use the dark polished pink, and I'm going to use the dark one first. And I'm just going to go in here. Again, you know, I am definitely not an artist, so I just kind of go where I think maybe the dark part might be, and which is usually underneath something. So again, I don't really know what I'm doing. No, I don't really care either. As long as it looks nice in the end, that's all that matters, right? So, and then we're just gonna take the lighter color and we're just gonna color the flowers. We're gonna try and blend that out a little bit. I don't know, every time I try and color on camera, it's a disaster. These are very abstract flowers. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be coloring and what I'm not. So, yeah, maybe I'll color this part too. There we go. And we'll color some of this. That True Love paper, the black and white that I showed you some flowers that I did, it's actually very relaxing to color. So something you're interested in, it's a nice thing to do in the evening or something while you're watching TV. All right, and these are just very abstract as well. So I think I'm just going to color these in the light color. And I don't even know where this goes. So you just kind of wing it. Put a little bit there. Oh, let's leave up here. Almost forgot about him. And maybe I'll just put a little bit of dark in here. Maybe just there. And yeah. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to glue this. I like to glue. I'll glue that on here. Ooh, what do you think? And, okay, do I want to pop this up? You know what, I think I will. Where's my dimensionals? Okay, so these are our dimensionals. To me, also known as pop-ups. So they're just little foam things to add dimension to your card. That's good enough. And there are little papers on both sides, so you just peel them off. I will put that up there like that. Okay. Get rid of these before they end up all over the floor. All stuck to me. Oh. They didn't make it to my garbage pail. They just flew all over my desk. Okay, so you could put a sentiment here if you wanted. I'm just going to leave this because sometimes I don't like to put the sentiments on because I don't know if this is going to be a happy birthday or if it's going to be a, you know, thinking of you or sympathy. I don't think I sent bright pink as a sympathy card. But it could just be a hello, thinking of you, how you doing? Oh, and then we have to take our Wink of Stella and we have to make this kind of, give it some sparkle. I love the Wink of Stella. And I would hold this up to the camera, but I know you guys can never see it. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, I'm not going to do the leaves. I'm just going to do the flowers. Okay. And I've got a nice little spot there to put a little piece of paper to either says happy birthday or whatever I decide on. I'm just going to see if I can see the sparkle anyways, because that's what I do. I have to wait to see if I can see it on the iPad because the camera's too, my iPhone's too small, too dark. No, you can't see it. Trust me, I can see it. Maybe you can see it from here. No, anyways, all right, so now I need something to perk it up. So what do I have in my little box of goodies here? How about some matte black dots? I don't know, for some reason that was hard to say. Matte black dots. Try and say that fast 3 times. All right, so we're gonna pull these off. Oh, come on. There we go. And as I said, I'm probably gonna put a sentiment there, so I don't want any there. So maybe I'll just put one up here. I just wanted a little something to, we'll just put one over here too. And one down here. All right. And that is the card. So what do you think? Let me bring these other ones in because I've taught long enough. So there's the one we just made. Get rid of this. These are the ones I fussy cut. Okay. Again, fussy cut and blends, all kinds of stuff you can do with that True Love paper. So anyways, thanks, Maureen. I'm glad you liked it. All right, so that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you guys can join me next week. Hopefully I covered everything I wanted to talk about. Let me see. Oh yeah, so okay, so I have started a blog. This blog has been in the making for 3 years, okay? And I've just kind of started to work on it. So far, there really isn't anything exciting on there. But if you go to, it's judyspapercrafts.com. If you go there, you can download the catalog if you don't have one, if you want to look at it. It will take you directly to my online store where you can place an order. And if you're going to do that, this is the host code. I will put the host code on there. This host code will be for the whole month of May. Okay, so I will post the host code in the judyspapercrafts.com, and I will also post it on the Facebook page. Okay, so that you'll know and you don't have to ask me. Anyway, so like I said, next week I'm going to try and do the play with some guy stuff for a change because, you know, I really like the flowers, but they can become kind of monotonous. So we're going to do some guy stuff, some guy cards, and I hope you can join me for that. I'm just going to flip the camera back up just because I feel like doing it. And I have to figure out where the thing is again. I hope you didn't look at all my mess over there on the desk. Wow. All right. Okay. So, oh, I'm just watching it go over the iPad now. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the cards today and hope you enjoyed the presentation. And again, enjoy what's left of the rest of the day. And we will see you next Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Okay. You guys have a great week. We'll see you later. Bye now.